Have you ever felt out of place in your own relationships? Like, no matter how much you want to connect with others in a loving, light, and secure way, something inside you holds back? Maybe you've noticed yourself shutting down when you need support the most, or going out of your way to please everyone, even when it leaves you feeling emotionally drained. What if I told you, this isn't just your personality? What if this is the quiet echo of unhealed emotional wounds, shaping beneath the surface the way you relate to people, to love, to life? What you're about to discover in this video might shift how you see yourself and your relationships forever. We're going to explore 5 subtle yet deeply impactful ways that unresolved trauma can affect your love life, your friendships, even your professional interactions. But here's the key. This isn't about blame. This is about awareness. And most of all, it's about freedom. Let's start with something important. Trauma isn't just what happened to you. Trauma is also what you had to suppress, silence, or swallow in order to survive. It's not always the big dramatic events. More often, it's the quiet absences, the invalidations, the moments you were emotionally ignored. Those things start shaping how you see yourself, others, and the world. And when that pain isn't processed, your brain creates automatic defense mechanisms to keep you safe. But here's the twist. What once protected you might now be keeping you from building the safe, nourishing, emotionally fulfilling relationships you crave. Let's break it down. Sign number 1. You shut down to avoid getting hurt. Maybe you've noticed this pattern. Whenever a relationship starts to get deeper, whether it's a friendship, a romantic connection, or even a work dynamic, you instinctively pull back. You avoid showing vulnerability. You don't ask for help. You don't let others see you need anything. From the outside, you might come across as independent or unbothered. But on the inside, it's fear. Fear of being rejected. Fear of being misunderstood. Fear of not being held with care. That emotional distance isn't coldness. It's self-protection, learned way back when vulnerability felt dangerous. Sign number 2. You've become a chronic people pleaser without realizing it. You take on responsibilities that leave you overwhelmed. You say yes when your whole body is screaming no. You overextend yourself to make sure no one's upset with you. You try to be the easy one, the chill one, the low-maintenance person. And underneath it all, a quiet belief that says, if I'm nice enough, if I don't make waves, if I don't cause discomfort, maybe I'll be worthy of love. But in trying so hard to be lovable, you abandon yourself. Sign number 3. You interpret silence or neutrality as rejection. That friend who takes hours to reply to your message, that romantic interest who seems a little distant, that coworker who hasn't emailed you back. Your brain doesn't read that as normal. It reads that as something's wrong with me. It triggers your deepest fears, fear of abandonment, fear of being too much or not enough. And suddenly you're spiraling, second-guessing everything, blaming yourself, overanalyzing every word, every pause. Not realizing this has less to do with them and everything to do with old emotional wounds you're still carrying. Sign number 4. You attract or tolerate toxic relationships. This isn't your fault. It's your brain trying to recreate what once felt familiar. If love in your past came with control, silence, instability, or emotional neglect, then somewhere deep down, that's what your nervous system learned to expect. Familiar doesn't mean healthy, but it does feel safe to your survival brain. So you accept crumbs. You overlook red flags. You normalize mistreatment, hoping this time it'll turn into the love you've always deserved. Sign number 5. You feel like a burden when you need help. You might carry this quiet, constant message, I shouldn't need anyone. You believe you're supposed to be strong, self-sufficient. You should be able to handle it all alone. So you bury your pain, your fears, your exhaustion, and you smile through it. But that smile often hides deep loneliness, a loneliness of someone who learned that asking for care might cost too much. If any of this resonated with you, take a deep breath. This isn't a flaw. This isn't your identity. These are emotional patterns, coping strategies your nervous system developed to protect you during times when you didn't feel safe. And here's the beautiful part. You can choose differently now. Because if your wounding happened in relationship, healing can happen too. With yourself, with others, one safe connection at a time. Awareness is the first step, and the fact that you're here, watching this video, means something. It means you're choosing to see yourself, to understand yourself, to offer yourself the kind of compassion you may never have received before. Let's quickly recap. First sign, you shut down to avoid getting hurt. Second sign, you people please to avoid rejection. Third sign, you interpret silence as a threat. Fourth sign, you attract or stay in toxic relationships. Fifth sign, you feel like a burden when you need emotional needs. Breathe. This isn't who you are. This is who you learn to be to survive. And now, you get to learn how to become who you truly are. Free, whole, and safe. Drop a comment and let me know which of these signs hit home for you today. Your story matters. Your mind matters. And you matter. If this video gave you something to think about, like it, share it, and subscribe. You are never alone in your journey of healing, self-awareness, and growth.